welcome back to the channel. We've got some help filming, which makes this awesome because we're starting a new series today. I'm planning on doing Summer Shredding Chicago. I believe it's May 25th. It's like end of May. They have a new kind of like fit athletic division that is what men's physique used to be. And so we're planning on competing in that while also training for Hyrox, either Hyrox Anaheim the week before or Hyrox New York the week after. I felt like it was time to kind of put my money where my mouth is with the hybrid athlete training stuff. And so we're doing a show. We're doing probably one of the hardest like athlete endurance strength competitions you can do in a Hyrox race. And so we're doing those back to back, trying to peak physique-wise, strength-wise, endurance-wise, doing it all in roughly 10 weeks or so. So that's the new series we got coming. I'm super excited for this. After doing previous Hyrox, it felt really good to have a goal and really like train for something. And so we're putting 2 dates on the calendar. Like I said, 10 weeks-ish, getting after it. And we're gonna see what we can do. So today we're starting it off leg day. It's been a busy day. Do not want to hit legs, but that's what we got coming up. So to run through the workout very quickly before we get into it, so we got split squats. We're going 4 sets, hip thrusts, 4 sets, our 2 kind of main compound movements. Then to finish it, we're going calf raises, standing, some goblet squats, and some hamstring curls to finish it off. So more of the kind of like hypertrophy aesthetic leg day, you could say, of the program I'm running. I also do more of a like athletic kind of like functional leg day. This is more the one we're really trying to get just really a good leg pump and put some size on. So let's get warmed up and get into it. So first up, we've got hip thrusts. Main thing that you want to think about when going through these is having your feet be flat, but pressing through your heels. It's very nice and easy if you have a machine like this, that you can kind of elevate this, which will help kind of bias the glutes and the hamstrings. But if not, you can use 2 kind of like used plates, put them in front of your toes, and that can help kind of angle your feet the way you want. But we want to be pressing through the back part of the foot to kind of hit, like I said, those hamstrings and glutes. And at the top, we want to be trying to get as full of an extension, so hips up and forward as much as we can. It's become a favorite lately. Alright guys, next up we've got rear foot elevated split squats, and I want to talk through setting these up because it's something that a lot of people mess up. And we're starting kind of like up, reaching back and hopping all around to set your foot. Set the weights down, get set in your down position first, right? So we want to find the good kind of like distance here to move, maneuver, whatever. We want to try and find the position where when we're set and ready to go, that whatever angle our shin is running at, we want our torso to be as close to matching that, as close to parallel with that as possible. That's what's going to give us that good, comfortable position here, versus if we're too far forward, we're putting a ton of strain on that hamstring right here. And likewise, if we're too close, we're in here, we can put some unnecessary strain on that low back if we're too close. So find that good distance here, get set, and then we can come strong up, out, and we're just ready to go. We're gonna warm up here, 1 set, and then we're going heavy, 8 reps for 3 sets. So, split squats done. Those were a killer. We're moving into calf raises. So, in the gym I train at, we don't really have a standing calf raise machine. Some gyms do, we don't. And so, a good makeshift standing calf raise machine is the Smith machine. And so, if you can get something to stand on, so I have a 45-pound plate with kind of like the squat wedge, kind of makeshift here. You can also just do the plate and just stand here. But the Smith machine is good to use for this just because it in tracks. If you're using just a free barbell, you can kind of have to have a little more balance with it. This keeps you locked in, solid, so you can focus on just kind of elevating and lowering with your calves. So we've got 3 sets, 15 reps. Let's get some calves. Quads again. We've got goblet squats. I like using a kettlebell upside down here, and I also like using the squat wedge just to really bias the quads more and to help get that knee drive forward. Just feels better sitting into it. But we've got 3 sets, 15 reps here, really focusing on that eccentric part of the movement on the squat down. All right, guys, so we just wrapped up the leg day, and that was a good one. It's the first time we hit legs in a while, since first leg day really since the Hyrox race. What was that, about a week ago now? Yeah, felt good. A little rush for time, just we kind of squeezed in between clients, but felt good. It's a good start to prep. Started off with leg day, started off with the hardest thing, the thing you don't want to do. So it's going to be a grind the next 10 weeks, but we're feeling healthy again. Like I said, after the Hyrox race, finally back to kind of full strength, full capacity, and ready to get going, get after it. So we have got kind of an interesting split we're running, which I'll go over in a later video, kind of outlining the split, how I'm kind of breaking things up. But I'm super excited to kind of show that training for performance can also lead to aesthetics, which I think a lot of people forget and gets lost. And people feel like they've got to train like a bodybuilder to look like a bodybuilder, which yes, that might be the best way to do it, but you can have performance goals of wanting to be more fit endurance wise, run faster, jump higher, and train for those performance goals, and still develop a really good physique. So I'm excited to really kind of go through that process and show you that training for performance with the Hyrox race can lead to good results on stage in a bodybuilding show. So it's gonna be a fun 10 weeks. Subscribe, follow along, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.